ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Bone episode. Unfortunately, Bone is not here. He's currently dealing with some personal sickness, but I am kind enough to fill in for him today. We're going to talk about RCEW, event that's supposed to take place today. Unfortunately, this event has been postponed until further notice. And the reason for the cancellation of this event is Mother Nature. So once the skies are sunny again, the weather's great, RCEW will be presenting their 4th of July show. Star Spangled Banner and Beatdown. So stay tuned for that event. And make sure you guys check out RCEW on YouTube for all the latest updates and all the key factors. Now, I want to go on to an event that took place last night in Anaheim, California, at the Anaheim Marketplace. This was one of our biggest events I can say that I've been a part of. I don't even remember when this company had a sold-out show since I've been part of it. The show was so sold out. The crowd were popping. The matches were phenomenal. I got a referee, one of my favorite guys, the referee, and the pleasure. I can't wait to do business with you once again. The Master Emir and the Ambassador Suspect. Thank you for believing in me during your match. Now I can check you off my list of the talent I want to referee in their matches. And there was other exciting matches. Lucha King versus Vito Vertelli. And another guy I can't think right now. There was Live Danger versus another team. Even though Live Danger came on the short end and lost their belts, but they do have a rematch clause next month when we return to Anaheim Marketplace on August 2nd. Make sure you guys get your guys' tickets at the door or check out WPW Lucha Libre on Instagram and get those tickets. Because this is an event that you guys do not want to miss out. Yes. So make sure you guys check them out. Now, moving on to another thing that I got unfortunately a response about a video that I posted. And that particular person that is affiliated with a certain company is trying to get questions out of me. I am not going to spoil the bean about the video. I'm not going to even spoil who messaged me. But what's said is said. And the video that I was talking about shows for itself. Yet I may never met you before because you're across the ocean in another country. All I gotta say is, I hope my message was clear. And other thing. Now, I want to talk about a thing I've been part of for the last 2 years. It's called Wrestling for the Dog. I've been role-playing as the mascot of a dog for the charity event. The first year, I got to wrestle with Darren Finch. And Kia Steven, aka Awesome Kong. Then the second year, I got to portray the dog once again. With a partner this time against a cat. What a phenomenal event. And every dollar that is made from this event is donated to a animal shelter. We have celebrities that come to this show. We have local talent or taking time out of their schedule to make awareness. And Wrestling for the Dog number 3, it will be taking place this November in Palm Springs, California at the Oscars. If you guys want more details on that event and where to purchase tickets, you guys can go to Wrestling is for the Dog on Facebook, Instagram, or even check out the main host of the organization, Roxy Astor. And Roxy Astor is not a nobody. She is a legend in the wrestling community. You may have seen her in action on the luxurious TV show back in the 80s called Glow, known as Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. She does a phenomenal job creating this event. She takes care of the talent, the fan. and the shelters that provide the dogs that are up for adoption. In our last show, we actually stepped up the ante where we made a cat available and kitten available for adoption. So, if you guys are interested in coming to Wrestling for the Dogs and Cats, number 3, make sure you guys check out For the Dogs on Instagram and Facebook. And get your guys a ticket before it's too late. And I'm guaranteed I will be there myself. So that's one of the biggest charity events I like to work with. And other charity events that are coming up pretty soon, which I will announce real soon. And now there's another organization I've been part of called Court Washers. I started working with them actually last Thursday, I will speak of. And what we do with this organization is it's showing motion support for those who think and believe that they don't have an upper hand in the fight of the case that they are in. And they feel like they're left out. They have no support. And that's just where our organization stepped in and show motion and support. We're showing the other table and the judge and the lawyers that we are listening and watching. And we're taking note. And I will put their description in where you guys can check us out. We have wrestlers, celebrity, volunteer with its organization. So if you guys have an upcoming court case, such as custody battle of a child, or trying to get a child out of a foster system, make sure you guys check out this organization. I will post the link in the description below. And also, I want to talk about an upcoming event that will be taking place pretty soon. Tickets are on sale for this event. For our upcoming show, the West Coast Wrestling Company, that will be taking place this August in Menifee, California. If you guys want to attend this event, I highly advise you to get your guys' tickets now. All you guys got to do is go to Eventbrite and order your guys' ticket. And if you guys want to save 10% on those tickets, use my promo code SKULLZ, SKULLZ, and save 10% on the ticket. And if you guys buy group ticket, they are phenomenal opportunity because you get more money for your buck. And you can still use my promo code. And if you guys haven't been following the West Coast Wrestling Company lately, we've been going on a war with a company called the Golden State Collective. They've been running a mud hole on the West Coast. But the West Coast Company has not backed down out of this war. And we're not going to step down. And we saw a traitor at the last show. Now, I wonder who is going to be betray the West Coast Wrestling Company at our next upcoming show, if anybody chose to cross that path. So make sure you guys get your guys' ticket as I speak, because as they get closer to the event, ticket prices go up. So it's better to get your guys' ticket early while you can, because you don't want to miss this opportunity. Now, I'm going to give out a couple birthday shout-outs. I want to give a happy 18th birthday to Frankie Romero, who turned 17 today. I meant 18. My bad, Frankie. I also want to give another birthday shout out to, if I can say your name right, I'm going to just say your first name. I meant your first letter of your name. S. Carr. Oh, Sabina. Sabina. What a weird name. Sabina Carr. Happy 21st birthday. Don't party too hard now on your birthday. And also, I want to give it a happy birthday to WWE wrestler, now backstage producer, Tyson Kidd. And speaking of WWE, I'm going to talk about some stuff that's been really going on with WWE. After we take a quick commercial break. Welcome back from our commercial break. I was going to talk about WWE. If you guys haven't watched Monday Night Raw and SmackDown lately, we've been seeing Gunther been going after one particular person. And I think a third person might have to come out of retirement for a match. This particular person has been choked out multiple times on SmackDown last night. You saw on Monday Night Raw that backstage security had to hold him back. I wonder if Gunther knows what he's getting himself into when he is pushing around Nick Aldis, the SmackDown general manager. For some that may not know about Nick Aldis is a multi-time world champion. He holds the TNA world title. He holds the NWA 10-pound of gold world title. He's been around the business some quite time. And he even holds, if I'm correct, TNA tag team title. All because Gunther wants a title opportunity at SummerSlam. But if you saw what happened on SmackDown, Nick Aldis made it official. Cody Rhodes versus the newly crowned champion, CM Punk. But in the whole entire mix of this, they're forgetting about Sami Zayn, who should have a rematch clause for that title before SummerSlam. But now, since they made that match already official, Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk, is Sami Zayn gonna try to wiggle his way in? Because I know he had that rematch clause. They're trying to screw him over and make him lose that title. What I thought was crazy after how long he'd been in the WWE, and he finally won a world title. Then 1 week later, they made him lose the title to CM Punk. What the hell? And we've been seeing the Bloodline versus the OTC been bumping heads so much I wonder if this is ever going to boil over. Because I would hate to be at their family reunion. And speaking of SmackDown, we saw the return of Baron Corbin. Make his return and attack Trick William. And you guys may wonder, where had been Baron Corbin been at during that whole entire time he was gone? Well, let me give you that answer. If you guys don't follow Major League Wrestling, he was going by the name Bishop Dyer. Wrestling there, became the tag team champion. One half of the Skyscrapers. Until recently, he was not happy with his MLW contract. While he was still tag team champion, he did not come with the agreement. And he walked away, which left his partner with an issue. Drop the titles and vacate them, or find a new partner. Which he had until the end of the night of that episode of MLW, which he did find a partner named Bishop. And it was very interesting. Then when Baron Corbin made his SmackDown return on SmackDown, everybody was shocked. Because I remember at one point, WWE did not want to bring him back. And he already had his sight on a third championship that Trick William held. So are we going to see a straight-on return rivalry? And that match ended up taking place at SummerSlam on night 1 or night 2? Who knows? So, make sure you guys check up with that as well. I'm going to cut it short tonight, because I got to get ready for a show. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Bone Talk. And hopefully Bone may they return, because I know he's traveling, defending that RCEW World title. And like myself, I've been busy so much preparing my fans for the next season of Golf Talk Live that will be airing pretty soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode.